ọchịchị otego ibidoro mewe ihe gị mere ka Pilate rara Jizọs nye oge ọ chọrọ ịnọgide n'oche gị mee ka Herọd gbupụ isi Jọn ka o wee bụrụ eze ọka ome. Ọchịchị ị mere ka Ịsọ were ihe ọ ga-eji zụọ ndụ ya nye Jekọb ka o rie n'ụzọ iji aghụghọ nọdụ n'oche gị. Ọchịchị ọ bụ gị mere isi Golaịat tọọ n'ọgbọ agha ebe ọ chọrọ ịdọkpụrụ ndị ọ ga-achị n'agha. Ị mere ka ndị agha Fero nwụsịa n'oké osimiri ebe ha chọrọ ijide ndị ha na-achị bụ nke Jehova napụrụ ha. Ọchịchị ị na-egbu mmadụ, ị na-ata ego, ị na-eme ka nna na nwa nọdụ n'agha, mee ka ikwu na ibe ghọọ ndị mba ọzọ n'ala nke aka ha. Ị na-emebi ego, ọ bụ gị mere ka agha daa n'ụwa niile, mee ka Afrịka bụrụ obodo na-anọ mgbe niile ịchọ ụzọ inwere onwe ha. Ọchịchị gị gburu Adolfus Hitler nke obodo German, gbuo George Washington na John Kennedy nke Amerịka. Ọ bụ gị bụ omere Kwame Nkrumah nke obodo Ghana. Ọchịchị gị dotere ọtụtụ ndị obodo anyị n'ili n'ebe ha nọ taa. Mmọnwụ ụwa kirikatara bewa kwarịrị. Ọchịchị gị tinyere agha n'obodo niile nke ụwa, mee ka mmụọ nsọ gbaa ọsọ n'ụlọ ụka ebe a na-eme ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị. Ọchịchị ọ bụ gị kowere ọtụtụ mmadụ obi n'elu ọtụtụ afọ na mba ndị ọzọ, mee ka ndị lọtara alọta bidokwa ụwa n'isi. Ọchịchị ọ bụ gị mere ndị gọvanọ jiri lechasịa ihe dị n'ime gị anya mmiri wee gbaa ha n'anya. Gị mere mụ bụ okwe were ụkwụ si n'Aba laa Ite ebe m na-ezere ndụ m. Gị chebara ya ọhịa, gị chịpụtara ya ụzọ, ọ bụkwa gị chịbatara ya ụlọ. Ị na-akpa agwa dịka aha gị si ada.
Yes, of course, this is Biafra Human Right and Freedom Radio Station. As always, we continue to tell you, we continue to remind you the issues that are at stake. This is Biafra Radio, Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Biafra Human Right and Freedom Radio Station. Biafra Human Rights Radio Station is being anchored by Diokpa Uche Uka from Efo. Diokpa Uche Uka from Efo is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. And Anambra State is Biafra land. Diokpa Uche Uka from Efo is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. As I always say, this is one word I do not expect everyone to understand the mindset behind those words. And by the special grace of the Almighty Creator, I remain Judge Onyibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Anyoma province. Anyoma province is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And of course, by the special grace of the Almighty God, tonight I welcome the members of the Biafran Watchmen, men and women who are saddled with spiritual responsibility to ensure that they stand on the gate of authority, the place where decisions are made on behalf of every nation. I must acknowledge members of the Biafran de facto customary government, the implementation committee, as well as the board of advisory. Those who you may not hear much of what they are doing at this time, but be rest assured there is need to advance the cause for our people. I must acknowledge members of Biafra Nation. A lot of renovation is ongoing. A lot of structures are being put up. Just watch and see what will happen. I acknowledge all of you this evening. People of conscience around the world, most especially those of you that are not Biafrans, who understand the position we are, and you give your support in the best way you can, make them available for our people. Acknowledge you this evening. Acknowledge men and women of goodwill who have been beaten into submission, and to them the only thing they can do is to be a spectator. You are doing well. Of course, I have to acknowledge every man and women who are fighting sincerely to ensure that our plight, our position, our predicament, the issues that face us in the face is addressed. And of course, we will continue to tell you the truth. All those Nandekano recruit, I can't see much of you here, but it is important. I will acknowledge you. You are welcome. But this having been said, we must move ahead to acknowledge the Creator, for without him, we are gone as a people. And so in my humble way, I say to him tonight, Anye na jage mau, makanejuku, e maramai, ihunanya ne nage, ubiomage, ujuru anyanya dadio, inwege mbangwe, odigonye dekage, ibu wafa no mega. Anyị niile na-asị na nedemao ise. This evening, without wasting much of our time, we go to the topic that I titled The Need. There is urgent need for advancing the cause of our people. Who are our people? The Biafran people. Of course, this is the month of May. The month of May forever will remain the day or the month we remember our fallen heroes and heroines in every time and dispensation. But of course, when Biafra is fully restored, by way of plebiscite, by way of referendum, by way of consultation, by way of re-evaluation, by way of restructure, and then the people of Biafra decide to change the date, and then so be it. But while we'll still walk on this lonely road to freedom, we'll always remember them. It is 30th of May. That date cannot be changed until Biafra is restored. For some reason, we believe in that date. And those of you who believe in that date, there are many things you're supposed to do. Let it be a moment of prayer because it's on Sunday. Go to church. Remember them. Remember their family. Not just the generation who died in 1967 to 1970. Those who even died before that very period. Remember them. Those who died even last week. Those who died today. Because as we speak, people are dying as we speak because of Biafra. All of them. How many records can you keep? Pray for them. Let it be a moment of reflection. Sober reflection. We have dedicated the whole of this month to them. Whatever you know you want to do on that day, in honor and memory of these people, do not be restricted by any activity. Do not be conjured by any movement. We must remember them. I started this music with the song of our brother Okwe. It was not an easy encounter for him, but this son was given birth as a result of what we have gone through as a people. Okwe, on his way escaping from Port Harcourt, back to Item in Abia State, never knew they would get home. Challenges on the way. They were hungry. They were deprived of everything they have worked for. And then he asked God. He prayed to God and said, remember your promise. I made a promise to you. If you will keep me alive, I will remain your child. If you keep me alive, I will forever worship you. We do not worship God so we look religion, so you think we are holy men. But I think this is the whole duty of man. And each time I listen to this music, as a child, my father constantly played this music. It's so touching even though I couldn't understand what the man was saying at that time. It is so touching, and I said to my father one morning, because he always played it in the morning, and he narrated his story for me. Chita unkwagiyo nobolo na madendo ungabu nwanke chineke. I want to recommend that music for you if you are a Biafran this period. Maybe you will learn. And so we continue agitating. We continue fighting. We continue pushing as a people. But in the midst of this struggle, there are a lot of things that have not been considered. It breaks my heart each time I see that the true instrument to liberate ourselves from the Nigerian state is still being destroyed by those of us who are supposed to preserve it. And that is why tonight I want to remind us that there is need for us to advance the cause of the Biafran people by every means necessary. In every region in Nigeria, everybody is fighting very hard to ensure that they put their family in order. As it is evidence all around Nigeria. In every region, you go to the west. I must remind you, Awolowo among others, they did a very good job for their people. The Oduduwa nation, they understand the need why they must advance the cause of their people. If I look at the Yoruba structure as a people, you see, they have groups that are managing every sector. You have more in religion, for instance. You have more Yoruba Muslim than Christian. It's very few of them are Christian. But because they were able to organize themselves, those few that are Christian even rule the whole of Biafra Christians, who are almost 99.9% Christians. I'm not trying to digress or make you feel, oh, it's anyhow. I'm just pointing the truth to you. If your pastor is Adebo Yekumu Yeyode Kudukoya, then what of Ikechuku, what of Tamono, what of Biribo, what of Piriye? What about our people in Torombom? Where are they? You can't be a pastor, right? You are a Christian. But this is not marginalization. This is advancing the cause of your people. Get my point first of all, so you will be able to appreciate where we are going to. because some of you don't even have single idea of what is happening. I said the Yoruba were able to plan themselves. I'm looking at just from one angle, religion. Majority of them converted to Islam. But there have never been a history of Yoruba Muslim killing Yoruba Christian or Yoruba Christian castigating Yoruba Muslim. This is because they have institutions in place. Today, most of you will kill your brothers and Afipo because they are Muslim. Today, under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu, Asari would have been slaughtered for being a Muslim. Till today, his crime against most of you is that he's a Muslim. But the Yoruba understand they need to build institution and to advance the cause of their people. And so the few ones who are now Christian control the whole of Biafra land in terms of religion. And if they can control you in every way, you are telling me the Muslim will not rule you for the rest of their life? This is advancing the cause of the people. Yes, it is true. The Igbo man may have worked very hard to earn fortune around the globe. But who is in charge of auditing? You can't be a chartered accountant. You must go through Akintola William. Why those of you who are chartered accountant, why don't you go through Ikechukwu Okongu to become a chartered accountant? They have institution. Their monarch have been institutionalized. Their academians have been institutionalized. Their politicians have been institutionalized. Religion and all the wise. The very little they've been able to achieve. In every front, they advance the cause of their people. Look at them. They are fighting for the Biafra agitation. Have you heard their politicians say anything in favor or in condemning them? No. Because they've been able to advance the cause of their people. They know what they do. We are even the one. Oh, Yoruba, a national item is out. Hey, we listen to it. Hey, we. Honestly, this is because they've been able to advance the cause of their people. And then we move to the north, the Arewas. These people, I can assure you, you have to go and consider the Arewas. In fact, they are almost 70 years ahead of their planning. Very sophisticated. Somebody came on my Facebook and then said, do you think Judge Onyibe can give you Biafra? And I looked at that comment and I moved on. But I can assure you that 99.9% of all the whole Hausa ruling in Yoruba and Igbo, none of them is more enlightened than me. If Buhari can rule all of you with your level of grammar and intellectual, don't you think there is something not right? This is people who know how to advance the cause of their people. But to you, you are mocking Judge Onyibe. He didn't go to school. He's Olodo, Olodi Rapata. I love those things. That is what fuels me. Now you know. If you are too intelligent, you are too wise, you are still being ruled by Fulani Janjaweed. Watch the day Nnamdi Kanu will go and beg these people just to come back home. It will shock you. But why will he do that? I told you yesterday, and I'm reminding you, mark it down. Nnamdi Kanu will go and beg Janjaweed and become friend with them. Igbo man will pay for it. Today is the, hey, we are protecting our people and Baka disappear. You are catching us, Mugu. No. We must advance the cause of our people. For this reason was even the reason why all of us came. My brother General Miracle. There is something I told him some time ago. And it caused great issue. I would have had serious problem with him. I told him we need a leader. By every means necessary, we must project one. Because I believe this man is a moral man. But the moment he tests the power, Arabandiara. When you listen to him in the radio yapping and you are waiting for Biafra, let me not digress further. and somebody come and say, hey, he didn't go to school, he's a rapata. You don't have sense. Buhari will leave his cattle ranching or cattle ranching, whatever it's called. He's ruling all of you. From Wolon Shoyinka to Professor Ben Wambuezi, all of you are under Alamajiri who didn't go to school. And then you see, it is not your big grammar, your exposure. And one say, he have not lived Nigeria. And that is why, don't you know it is a cost to run out of your country? Don't you know it is a cost? How many of you went there because you're just traveling to see the world? You go to hustle. Now you are hustling. Most of you, if you do not help us to put things in order, you will never come back home here because your children will not come. Akuruno. Look at your children as you are listening to me now, those of you in diaspora, and hit your hand in the chest that you have prepared your children to come back home. Those Fulani are the one trying to take over our land, and you people cannot see. You are living in past glory. Look at the Fulanis. They know what is to come. Amado Bello confessed that Nigerian cannot be. But meanwhile, they will consider it, our land, as the estate of their forefather, which they must brutally oppress. Awolowo simply said, Nigeria is like oil and water. It cannot miss. All these people have been able to advance the cause of their people. You go back to history and check it. You wake up in the morning, one fool animal who didn't go to school, they say, he will issue order. All the fake newspaper in Nigeria will begin to carry it. Anyway, Miatila has threatened to pursue Igbo people, give Igbo people quick notice. This one, Malamugu, have threatened to do this one, and they are giving them audience. Why? Because they've been able to advance the cause of their people. But in the issue of Biafra, we are gradually even moving backward in terms of preparation. As a result of so many issues, instead of us to move forward, we are moving backward. And to some of you, it's okay, we are doing it. Our loyalty remains for the overall interest of our people. As simple as ABC. And so tonight, I want to briefly remind us that we are the one deceiving ourselves. We cannot afford to deceive ourselves. Today, propaganda is the order of the day. Oh, Mbaka disappeared. Did the rapture take Mbaka? Hey, BBC Igbo has come. Hey, Mbaka is disappeared. Give us Mbaka. Hey, all of a sudden, Mbaka reappeared. Elijah, he was cut off in transfiguration. But all these are politics. I told you the gladiators are regrouping already. The political gladiators in Biafra land who has made our life miserable, they are regrouping already. Watching now the canon, we are waiting for him. Come out in political party. We will remind you how many people who died because of Biafra. And if Willie Obiano has settled on the canon, so he will say leave election. My guy, all of you be settling. It's a gradual process. Stop deceiving your people. We are the one deceiving our people. You go to the West, there are Yoruba who are suffering as much as we are suffering. And even worse. But they understand that no matter what happens, there is a system in place that protects all of them all over the world. But we, as a people, we are even 100 years backwards. Outside restoring Biafra, one of the driving force, the primordial influence that drives us outside the Creator, is to understand that our people gradually are coming together to speak with one voice, are coming together to form one impenetrable unit, are coming together to reinstitutionalize our land. The religious leader today are supposed to be projected to deliver dividends to the people of Biafra. The politicians, the monarchs, All these people have something to help, to offer, in order to organize a very civilized society, which is able to challenge any advanced community around the globe, being able to present their issue in a very coordinated manner, putting pressure on the necessary angle to ensure that our life is changed for the good. It's all about negotiation with the life we live today. These are some of the reasons why we came out here. And so what have we succeeded in doing? We lie to our people. Propaganda. Hey, we are going to do this one. We are going to do this one. And our people, because of suffering, most of them yielded. And of course, like I said, we'll keep reminding ourselves and to tell us the need why we must continue to advance the cause of our people. I was once like you until my eyes open, and we are eagerly believing God, your eye will be open. If it didn't open, and then maybe they will kill you like they kill Ikonso, and then you will go to your village, and then on TV we change the name of the road to your family house. Look at how many people that have died. When they blow, look, unless there is war now, which everybody is ready. We shall see who will do that. It's unfortunate. In 1967, Ojukwu and his men and those who existed then saw the same thing we are seeing, and decided to make advancement, move to advance the cause of our people. We were slaughtered. When you talk about the history of the genocide, which we are going to remember on the 30th of May here in Biafra Nation, the only place you hear about is Asaba Massacre. But Asaba Massacre is a child's play. It's a child's play. Let me tell you some of the things most of you don't understand. Maybe for the sake of remembering our heroes and heroine, and then we relate it to how it is affecting us even in the common modern days. Most of you don't even understand. If you go to, what do you call it? Umunede. They don't eat cocoyam. And I try to find out why. Umuede, you will hear what happened during the war. Some communities do not eat rabbit. In Anyoma province, go and find out why. Because some of them, when they ran into the forest to hide themselves, rabbits or rats from nowhere came out and covered their tracks. So the Nigerian army could not track them down into the forest. And at the end of the war, they decide not to eat rabbit again. Some of them decide not to eat snake again. So many mysterious things that happened. But tonight, let me remind you about Isiago community. Isiago community, of course, Anyoma province. What happened there on that very day? When the Nigerian army invaded that community. Let us see if I can be able to go through a brief wrap up so you understand the need why we must advance the cause of our people. Isiago is an Igbo speaking community. It could be referred as Enuane, Aniocha, of course all of Eka South, Aniocha South local government, Anyoma land, Delta State. On the 2nd of May 1968, Isiago was invaded by Nigerian army led by late Samuel Osaibowo Ogbomudia, who is from Benin. Ogbomudia's mother is Abo woman. His father is Benin. Of course, in current day Edo State. They critically or clinically rounded up His Royal Highness, late King Ogbogidi Obi John Onyema I, and all his chiefs in council. And at the end of the day, all of them were executed. Obi Ogbogidi Onyema and his chiefs in council, all of them were rounded up. Every other child, every other person around there, Nigerian army rounded them up and killed all of them. We have Chief Adineze. We have Isiago, Chief. We have Chief Jacob. We have Chief Nwabuike. We have Chief Obuzo. We have Chief Nwabudike. We have Chief Ojuku. We have Chief Nzago. We have Chief Mwadiane. We have Chief Onyamalem. We have Chief Obueze. And so many of them. All of them were executed. But of course, we don't have a voice. Without this current trending agitation, you will never know what they did in Umunede. You will never know what they did in Mbili. You will never know what they did in Akomase. You will never know what they did in Ibodo. You will never know what they did in Okwane, Obiaroko, Otoloko. You will never know, because the people of Anyoma have lost their voice until now. And the same way many other Biafra nations. And so each time we'll say, this is what they do. Our people believe that those who saw war cannot even pronounce the full name. Onyahuara, Asakapwara, they abbreviate it. And at this moment, the same thing that was happening, because those of you who are supposed to be our leader are not advancing the cause of our people. You left everything shabby. You think you have built fence to protect yourself. Somebody like Nnamdi Kanu now think he have Mugu. He can order around. We shall see how long that will last. And so the rest people can go to hell. If the interest, if what you are doing is not for the interest of even the common man, the beggar, the poor, the lame, the crippled, the blind, you are wasting your time. Because the real revolution will start. And all of you will not stand it. Today we are playing game. We are studying you as you are studying us. Let us do ourselves a favor and advance the cause of our people. You must understand, Nnamdi Kanu is the least reason why we are here. But the truth remains that he has destroyed everything that would give us freedom. And very soon he will go and beg Nigeria. He will be a PDP or go and contest for Abia State Governor, Njohi, on the expense of whose blood. If that is how to make money with the blood of our people, we will see how it ends. Those of you on ground, I understand, majority of you cannot hear me now because our transmitter is not yet on. It will be on. That is when the real message will start. But meanwhile, do not make any mistake. Everything we need to do, everything necessary. Different pro-Biafran groups have moved ahead on that journey. Not to come and castigate people, talk rubbish, jump up and down. And of course, considering everything we have said, we have come close to another crossroad. If you think that Nigeria will survive the winter, and then you have to think properly. We have come to another end, another position where we need to do things. Make sure we advance the cause of our people. But most of you don't understand. You are not reading the handwriting. Yesterday, when Wike was addressing the people in Adua, and the rest of it, Ahoda, he said something. I don't want to see any IPOB in River State. But for some reason, I will not make some things known. For some reason. Go to River State. In IPOB, I was one time deputy state coordinator of River State. Go and ask David in Joko. I will leave it at that. But this same man is telling you, I don't want IPOB. Understand though, because all those IPOB clowns who don't have brain, they really mugu inside them. This is what they will begin to run. Wike say no Igbo should enter Port Harcourt. Wike banned Igbo. Wike banned Igbo. Wike did not ban Igbo. Wike say, I don't want any IPOB in River State. Not under my watch. Was it always like that? Was it always like that? They don't have sense. Look at them. They are betraying themselves. They don't do this. They don't do. What led to all these things? Very soon now, known government will be robbing bank. Very soon now, unknown government will turn to picking pocket. That is how to save our people. Criminalizing everybody. No, go and listen now. This is a hollow platform we built. This was the same reason when Jesus entered the temple in Jerusalem. The Bible says he made a scourge of whip. He turned down the table of the money changers. He cried with a loud voice. People were disappointed in his action. He said, it is written, the zeal of his father's house will consume him. This place is supposed to be called the house of prayer. And now you people have turned it to a den of thieves. The platform is supposed to be for liberation. Now you have turned it to God. You are now God. I told you, we will put your righteousness to the test. Now we can have told you, you can't enter River State. There are people, in fact, there are people from Abia State that Wike will not take certain decisions without consulting them. Very close friends across Biafra land. Most of you do not know that the governor of Ebonyi State was a civil engineer practicing in River State. Is it because he's a governor today? He's a hard-working man. You can see the evidence. That is why when I look at Ebonyi people behaving like Mugu for now, they are defending their land. They do unknown government. I pity all of you. Because Ebonyi State remains one of the fastest developing states in Nigeria. It was created at the same time with Delta State. Go and divide Ebonyi State into 20 parts. One part is more developed than the whole of Delta State. When you are calling Anyoma people, wake up, wake up, wake up, something is wrong. Most of them don't understand yet. Go and divide Ebonyi. You can, because they are poor, they are everything. Go and look at what their governor is doing. They don't want you to see those ones. Oh, it's a Janjaweed, it's a Fulani. They're drawing your attention to go and destroy mosque in Afikpo. As if that will give them what they want. If the Middle Belt will have governors forum where they discuss for the progress of their people. If the West will have a governors forum where they can form a Motekon without saying PIM. If the North can have a Northern forum where they can sell all of us and empower Boko Haram and nobody will make PIM. Why can't we have a Biafran platform? Even in the governors forum of South. Go and look at them. One or two governors are not in good terms. Come to the Southeast. One or two governors are not in good terms. But there is a way to advance the cause of our people. Everybody will pocket his own interest. We'll continue telling you this truth. We'll continue reorganizing our people until all of us get it. Go and check it. Gradually, you have restricted your activity. When you can say, yes, we will teach them lesson, we will do this one. If you like do anything, River State say, no IPOB should be seen. Why? You went to try unknown gunmen in Obibu. We all know the truth. If some of you will even go and begin to make audio and publication, hey, Judge Onyibe is carrying Wike around to kill Igbo people. Did it work? Would that advance the relationship between Abia State and River State? But to some of you, propaganda, let's blackmail them. Now you have seen blackmail. Come and blackmail me. No, come and blackmail Judge Onyibe now. He sleep with people's wife. He chop transmitter money. Oh, menka. Come and blackmail now. Okokosi be warrior. Now, if at the end of the day, Nigeria must upload, Nigeria, as you see, is gone. If the military like, let them take over. If Angel like, let him take over. If anybody like, Nigeria has been able to, the foundation is gone already. And believe me, there will be struggle. How are you going to do that? Do you see the possibility of us defending ourselves by ourselves? Or you think it will not happen? Or when we get to that point, we now begin to speak grammar? And some people say, go and fight for Anyoma, leave us Igbo alone. I'm happy it's coming from you people. Some of you clown, Fulani Janja with children. The problem is not Anyoma. The problem is not Oguni. The problem is not Igbo. The problem is not Urobo. The problem is not Ishekiri. The problem is not Ole, Patani, Abraka. The problem is not Igala, Idoma. The problem is that our cause has not been advanced in any front. That is the problem. Until we have a brother who everything, he must do propaganda. No, all of you, look at the level of damage he has done to your brain. They inbox you. When George Onyibe is broadcasting, don't go and listen, don't call, don't do anything. Everybody don't follow George Onyibe, disassociate with him. Just look at your brain. Look at it. The first instruction Nnamdi Kanu gave to me with Benjamin Madubugu in prison is that I should not talk to Chidebe Ongodiwe. He's a bad man. He's a evil man. He's a this one. I don't pretend in my life. Let's tell ourselves the truth and get out of the whole place. But I know what Chidebere put into this thing. He put his blood. He's a saboteur now. Give him money, let him come on Facebook and counter me. Because that is what you people do. You just got there, they don't have anywhere to go. You that hold me for grand, say I no go stand up. You self, will you stand up? We come here to save our people. All of you have become champion to kill your people. And you want us to be clapping for you. You want us to be clapping for you. Our politicians are bad. They give you money, you shut up. And the Mughals cannot see it. They are fighting for Biafra. You deceive us. You are coming to cry now. Hey, wait, they are killing us. So how many have Nnamdi Kanu kill? And alongside with some idiot like you. How many? People have tried to destabilize the governor of David Umahi. But of course, he's a strong man and resist all of you. It's only Anambra, you people are oppressing. He's always afraid. That's why all the time, no election in Anambra, no election in Anambra. Where are you going to stop election in Afari Beku? Because it's your Mugu. Maybe he's accomplished to some of the things you are doing. And then so you will not blackmail him. Rubbish. All these things that is happening now, agitation of Biafra, has the language not changed? Utondo be Biafra, Urukoto be Biafra, Opotopoto be Biafra, Ishoko be Biafra. By now, if I don't they sing Yoruba na Biafra. Okay, now it's a security militant. You want to become Igbo militant. But all this problem, which area of our life have been institutionalized? On what platform can you call academians and say, let's reason about this issue? You think these people don't have sense? Imanka. And so people don't understand. We need to expose evil. Like Nnamdi Kanu will tell you people, he say you will hide under your wife wrapper. Most of you are hiding now under your wife wrapper. I was shocked. My last broadcast before yesterday broadcast, I saw, is it 47K viewers? I was shocked. I have about 43 from one platform here, and then about 3 from the other platform. But when I review Facebook, check Facebook review by mistake, is there about either 47 or 74K viewer. So you are not winning. These are some of the things that give us morale. We keep saying it. Those on app, and like I said, very soon, our transmitter will be on in every village. So if we think we are backing down, well, of course, our duty is not to destroy IPOB, but to expose Nnamdi Kanu and some clown who don't have brain again. Because Abeno Pabi is controlling some of your brains, you don't have sense again. And if for 10 years we put our blood in that structure, before we antagonize you in another 10 years and expose you, we will see how strong you are. That is why you should know we are not in a hurry. You organize people, we are going to do this one, you are going to do that one. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. A lot of issue. We are here to address a lot of issue. Even as we move to the inevitable end of Nigeria. People must not misunderstand our mission, as our only interest is on the overall protection of our people. Here in Biafra Nation, we came on our own. We have asked sensitive questions to the gang of criminal called DOS, led by Chike Doziem. When Onwukwe wants, they give some testimony. If people like Madam Shosha will come and give their encounter, and their forces among others, it will shock all of you. I've asked them, how can we be doing this to our people? What about that woman? They say Fulani raped the husband and wife. That woman is from Ebonyi State. He lives in Anambra. Can Obasi and Barrister Jofo take me to the court and tell me what they did to that woman? The people where God go punish, eh? I'm waiting one day, you will say, oh, we are going to court. And certainly one way or the other, we will go to that court. Who raped that woman and the daughter? A Ebonyi State woman living in Anambra. Who raped that woman and the daughter? And he says it's Fulani. And to keep the secrets hidden, you people gave them oath and banished them. We are assembling all of them. They will tell our people what is going on at the right time. And so people who don't know all these things say, you gotta leave us, we gotta bring our Biafra. Give them money to come and kill us. Because you are in diaspora supporting rubbish, don't make you invisible. And because we are on ground here, don't make us invisible. Nobody is invincible. Only God. We've warned these people. Stop this thing. All of you are there. I told you, I said, this thing you are doing, you are dancing naked in the market square. You go buy boot, you go buy the there's the terrorists. You want to deliver Biafra. Since the death of Ikonso, unknown gunmen, come, the road is open. They are not telling you, run, oh, run, hide, hide. Everybody go and run, go and hide. Why are you hiding? Who will give you protection? Who will go ahead of you? The people that went to bomb Wike Father's house, is in Wike Father Janjaweed, Wike Father in the church? Or you people don't know the brother again? You people have abandoned him. When Wike was addressing Ahoda, Abu, and the rest of them, that is because he know some of them are hardcore Biafrans. Where is Chief? He's still in the Ahoda maximum prison. He has been abandoned. And if you go to those people and say, leave this thing, they will abandon. Hey, Akwa Ibom is doing us well. Akwa Ibom is... Can't you people see that is not the way? Now tomorrow, somebody will change the narratives. Ndi Igbo menka, Ndi Igbo menka. Oboro Ndi Igbo. Owo Nnamdi Kanu. It's just Nnamdi Kanu selfishness. You were testing, you are testing water in the southeast. You wanted to use River State. You think the day you came to Obibo, Wike could not stop you? You never praised him for that. Did you visit any community in the southeast? But at least it's on record. Ojukwu visited Ogoni for a specific reason. He visited Ahoda. Ahoda people have genuine blood of Biafran people. Ahoda. Go and look at the history of SADK1 of Ahoda. But this relationship that is supposed to be cemented, this relationship that is supposed to be rebuilt, this trust among ourselves that is supposed to be rebuilt for easy access to session in the nearest future, you are destroying it, and you are telling us you love our people. Father Mbaka, prophesy. Buhari is a good man. Nnamdi Kanu is a tout. He should come home. Today, all of you have forgotten. Nnamdi Kanu and Buhari is your spiritual son now. You are now disappearing and transfigurating. Inside here, Kwano, my brother, we know all this truth. TB Joshua can see heaven on earth. He used to go and visit Jesus Christ in heaven. He was there when the church collapsed and killed many people. His brother Obasanjo used Nigerian money to cover that matter. Unati say we be Mugu. Our holy men, they are saying, holy men, you people should get out of the life of a common man, because God will judge all of you. It doesn't matter who you are. God will judge all of you. You are a politician. You don't care for the common man. You are a religious leader. You don't care for the poor people in your church. You are an agitator head. You are doing 419 with your people. You are a father who suffer your children. God will judge all of you. All of you. We've been there. And we've shown evidence of who we truly are. Here in Biafra Nation, our job is simple. We are trying to reorganize our people. I mean, where they are telling, oh, follow them, leave them. They don't have agenda. They don't have plan. My brother, use your tongue and count your teeth. Everything we are doing here requires money. You need money. And good men are making provision for it. It amazes me. It amazes me. They say, oh, he chopped transmitter money. As I'm talking to you now, a lot of people want to give me transmitter money. So I start chopping from there. Do not underrate anybody. But all of us must look for a way, fashion out a way where we can truly integrate, where we can truly unite, where we can truly forge a front once and for all and save ourselves from this misery. So we are doing a lot of things. And for record purposes, if you want to get access to the Biafra Nation, come through our radio platform. He said that you contact our brother in Canada, Mazio Kui Ongoka, or you contact me. At least for now, any other person you are contacting is illegal. Of course, you can contact Mazio Bide. Of course, you can contact Maze Uchemefo. Of course, you can contact Dr. Ukado. You can talk to anybody. But if you really want to have business with us, talk to the broadcaster Ongoka in Canada. If you do not have access to Mazemefo, Dr. Kado, Dr. Bide, among others, because there are Yahoo criminals in the system who have been paid money. They want to rubbish us because they think we don't have sense. Sometimes to be able to cover more ground, you need to pause. And that does not mean that you are weak or you cannot advance. All of us must recongregate and push a way forward. Understand our pain and the plight of our people and the need for us to overhaul the system. We all have a role to play. Those who want to change the narrative, we will not allow you. Simeon Ekpan the Kano, you people come and join PDP or APC. We are waiting. Come and bear Fulani Janja with you. After killing your people, we are waiting. You know, our people is going to be, he said, they do so, they steal money, you are happy. Oh, yes, you're going to see, they have vision. Hey. Without this platform, by now all of you will be shouting. We are PDP, we support PDP, Buhari is dead because you hate Buhari. What is our business concerning those ones? Come and change the narrative. You are the one who come out, governors are bad, they are evil, we agree. But you are in their backyard every minute. Anyone that talk, you harass them. The people will know the atrocity you have committed against them. You took advantage of our love for Biafra. You took advantage of everything we are going through. You lie and you always have your way. But it's okay. So I encourage you, Biafrans, you must move on. You must move on. Our lines are open at this moment. The line remains the same. And of course, if you cannot get my line, my studio line, I will encourage you to call my private WhatsApp if you have it. You can call my Facebook Messenger if you have it, or any other line through which you can see me. But before then, our studio WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. 070 815 45642. 070 815 45642. And then our direct line is 081 221 52971. 081 221 52971. That is our direct line. And of course, at this moment, they are open. If you can, you call in. We are telling you tonight a simple message that there is need for us to advance the front, the cause of the Biafra nation. This is the time for us to advance on this issue. We cannot shy away from it. Nobody can do it. One man does not have the power to do this. One group does not have the power to do this. But if you are a genuine Biafran leader, if you are a genuine Biafran leader in any department, this is the time for you to make contact and begin to see how we can reorganize our people. I tell you the truth. One day, Biafrans will thank you for it. One day, Biafrans will appreciate you for that very thing. And of course, our lines are open and you are free to call in. I'll be back in a minute.
I think it's time to lay it all out. Can I hear my snare drum?
Yeah, keep it rolling, sis. I'm on it.
That's okay, thank you. Check command. Miss Summer on this. Walking down the miles in the long journey. Yeah, people said we are nobody, but we know certainly we are somebody. Yeah, time is so hard. These days are like nights yet. We struggle hard to see we get hearts delight. Like brothers and sisters, we join our hands to work hard, and we are making sure that we get to the promised
Yes, of course, my brother on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening from here.
Good evening, Mazi.
Onyibe.
Good evening. The only audio guinea. Saboteur like me. Saboteur like me.
You know, after this saboteur, they will
They
not,
will not
be
make
saboteur in our
another
land
again.
again.
After this gang of saboteur, no more saboteur. Go ahead, please.
Saboteur always say the truth. That's another slogan. When they call you saboteur, you say always speak the truth, standing on the truth. Indeed. Great evening from here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending your time zone, I still remain your humble servant, Mazi Odogele, calling from South Africa. We go nowhere. You know, concerning the things that are going and the blasphemy and the lies that are going on with the Nandekano, you see. And sometimes when you see things that are going on, you would say, you'll be thinking, those that call themselves IPOB, did they have sense? Because they lack common sense. They don't have common sense again. You know, somebody will come and tell you that I'm in Europe, where I am, a white man cannot be able to find me. Any white man that come close to me will die. They buy that nonsense. They don't know there's something that called Google. There's all the whole address is everywhere in the world, in Europe. Wherever you are, they can see you, they can do anything. You see, the IPOP, where is their common sense? Somebody lied to them, they buy that lie. They believe in lies. They like lies. They're clapping hand for lies. You tell me, look at South Africa, even if in the address, whenever I put it in a Google, I will find that building. Every building is in a Google. It's not like a backwards place called Nigeria. They don't understand these things. I don't know when they are going to wake up. Somebody gonna send you to go and die, to go and be an unknown gunman. You will go there to go and kill yourself. But what is coming after them? Okay. Hope Uzodinma have set up a very beautiful platform for them, so that they will come and die because they deserve to die. Somebody is gonna tell you, when Biafra come, we will train your children. We will give you but he's busy enjoying himself in Europe, gallivanting with the money that meant for you. You contribute the little change. They use it to enjoy themselves, going for Valentine, doing every sort of things. You say that you go in there to die. You don't have ear. You don't have eye. Okay, keep dying. He will tell you that Imo State is a battlefield. You believe Imo State is a battlefield? How can you bring a war to your own land if you are a freedom fighter? When Mandela was trying to remove South Africa from their own thing, did he bring war to Soweto? Mandela never brought war to Soweto people. But in Nandikare say Imo State is a battlefield, we are going to kill everybody. Now Imo State, you listen to that crap. You listen to that crap. How do you believe that this man is fighting for your freedom? Somebody that brought war to your land, to your own backyard. No, if he's fighting for your freedom, he's supposed to use his unknown government. Take it to the Abuja. During 1967 to 1970, why our people, he never go and find out the history about what caused our people die so much in our land, because the war was in our own backyard. During 1967 to 1970, he brought it again in Imo State. He's telling you he's fighting for your freedom. During 1967 to 1970, Lagos State was peaceful. They are doing their normal business. Why can't you ask yourself a question? Is it the way you draw war drum in your own land? No, that person is not fighting for you. He wants to wipe you away. He's working for Nigeria. Now he put a non-government, he put a crisis to your land. Nigerian government is happy. They are very happy because they want such a thing to happen in Igbo land. They've been looking for how Igbo land can be miserable. You're clapping hand for an idiot staying in Europe. Idiot without brain. It's causing you it's causing problem in your own backyard. It's causing your mother to not move. It's causing your people to not be able to do something. It's killing innocent people. You're telling me that that person is fighting for your own freedom? No, it's bringing mayhem to you. If you want to fight, he's supposed to draw his own war battle in Abuja. Maybe he's supposed to hold in the oh my goodness. I don't know what to tell this idiot. I don't know. People are clapping hands for moron like him. He's gonna tell you, I'm fighting for freedom. People are confessing. ENCN. Now, missing in action. Mbaka has disappeared and appear, as you say. Nnamdi Kanu disappear with his passport and take his passport, appear in Israel. Lie to people. He wasn't even in his. All this crap. Our people must wake up. If you want to die, die. Die. They will kill you all. But if you have ear, you must listen and save life. That is why we are that is why we are talking. That is why every day Onyibe coming on air to try to enlighten you. Experiment Nandekal is no longer fighting for your freedom. Experiment Nandekal is just using you to make money. Whenever it causes mayhem in Biafra land, he gets more money with WHO. I mean, what do they call it? World Igbo Congress. They gather money. No, but it's very soon. Very soon, all this thing is going to shattering because Biafran nation is here to expose all this lies. We go nowhere. Watchman is here watching them every step they make. Now it's no longer Buhari that they're here. He's normally talk about Buhari here. Buhari knows Buhari. Now he's calling for impeachment of Buhari.
No, he has made money with that. Elohim told me to go to the neck. He said focus on the neck. Elohim told me I should focus on the neck. When we cut the head off, look at the head, the nose, the nyash,
look at the
leg. They enter the printing press. Goodness. They start photoshopping here. They will carry Abdul Salami here, put it in Buhari, carry Buhari mouth, put it to that one didn't work. He changed it to Aisha. Aisha is Ashawo. Aisha Buhari is in Dubai. An idiot are laughing. Hey, I'm formidable. Hey, we are moving. We are moving. Moving in there. Rubbish.
Moving in there indeed. Look at now. He says he's calling for impeachment of Buhari. So Buhari is not yet. He's no longer dead though. So Buhari is still alive. Hey, people wake up. Open your eyes.
Open your eyes. Shine your eyes. To go back to beg Janjaweed. He will go and beg Janjaweed, and that is what Janjaweed like. Then they will grant him pardon, which we want. And then he turned to politician. All of us don't enter house. They can set up security to begin to hunt us down. But this time is that we know what happened before now, and we are ready for all the bagger. It's as simple as that. I have to bring myself to the level where everybody will understand. We know how this game works. We are saying it now so that when you join PDP or APC, we will begin to do. Everybody will know the truth.
the Onyibe, I love what Hope Uzodinma said. He said he doesn't have time to negotiate with the bandits. He doesn't have time to negotiate with whatever name they call themselves. He was thinking that he's going to push Uzodinma to negotiate with him so that he will be under payroll. The man doesn't care. He doesn't talk too much. He doesn't talk too much. Let him rant. He's just ranting on the radio. He's a radio ranter. One of our sisters in Germany like to call him a radio ranter. Every time he rant. Now he's ranting. He's no longer Buhari. Buhari ear, Buhari nose, Buhari neck, Buhari this. Now he's calling for impeachment of Buhari. Hey, Onyibe, keep doing what you are doing. Everyone, if you want to be in a place that you can understand the truth, join Biafra Nation and make sure that you are not longer be in a place that they're using lies, photoshopping. They're giving you photoshopping. Every day they're going to publish something. They tell you, non-government, this, that. No, go on non-government. Very soon it's not going to be a non-government in a bank robbery. It's going to be a non-pack, whatever. You're going to be a non-picking pocket. But we go nowhere. We are here to make sure that we carry our people along. Let's work together and make sure that you restore our land. Not somebody that is using you to make money. Somebody's analyzing. He said when the Biafra come, they're going to train their children. They're going to pay them. But in the Kalu children, where is the Kalu children? He's enjoying in London. Their family is getting, his sister Nena is getting paid by Nigerian government up to today. IPOB cannot ask question. Fanboy is busy there, gallivanting with your own money. Keep dying. I will not tell you. Ali Igbo is not a war zone. Ali Igbo is not a war zone. Whether you like it or not, wake up and stop this mess. Let all the whole governors, let them stand up and do whatever they're supposed to do. Yes, we want our freedom, but not to bring war to our land. We don't want what happened 1967 to 1970 happen to us. If Nnamdi Kanu want to draw war, let him take it to Abuja. Then we can be able to know that they're looking for war, not to kill innocent people that he's talking about. He's ranting on the radio that he's protecting.
And it's found in my DNA. Yeah, freedom is everything about me. And it's found in my DNA. Biafra is everything about me. And it's found in my DNA. We bear from blood, we never give up. In this struggle, we are aiming high up. We are smart and fast, and the miss can't catch up. Yes, we know what we want, so we keep our pace up. Listen, we can't demand, for war is not ours. Biafra is a land, and for sure is ours. That's why I'm proud to say I'm a Biafran blood. I'm a Biafran. Biafra is blessed, Biafra is great. Cause Chukwuka Kabiyama has approved it himself. You see, Nigeria glooms while Biafra blooms. Biafra is an ideology, and there is no way that you can kill an ideology. We set up Biafrans and Biafra flowing in the blood through our veins, and all the efforts of our enemies to stop us has all been in vain. Cause we are the chosen ones. Yeah, blacks rules everything around me, and it's found in my DNA. Cash rules everything around me, and it's found in my DNA. Okay, freedom is everything about me, and it's found in my DNA. Biafra is everything about me, and it's found in my DNA. DNA. I apologize if it hurts you, but that's the truth. A Sunday wind. think it's time. To lay it all out. Can I hear my snare drum?
Yeah, keep it rolling, sis. I'm on it.
Yes, sorry, my brother. The battery to that phone went down. But go ahead, please. Go ahead. I have you back now. Oh my God. Oh my God. My brother, if you can call the studio line, that will be very fine. That will be very fine. I have a very flat battery. Audio Guinea, if you can hear me, I will encourage you to call the studio line. I will encourage you to call the studio line, or I will see how I can get you back. Let's see if we can power it. I never knew it was not charging, so that is just it. And of course, we continue to make effort to ensure that in the end, Biafra is restored. There are things you don't keep quiet about. If you do that, at the end of the day, everything you bled for, everything you hope for, everything you live for, all of them will be gone. And so our duty is to keep calling on our people to rise up. We keep calling our people to open their eyes. If we are fighting for our freedom, we have to do that. This is the time every genuine Biafran across the globe, within or outside Biafra land, must begin to ask questions, must begin to investigate what is happening, must begin to look for way, fashion for way forward, and let us stop deceiving ourselves, because that will not lead us anywhere. The people know the truth already. What they do with the truth they know will be entirely their business. And of course, if you can still hear me, Audio Guinea, I'll encourage you to see if you can access the studio line. And those of you on Facebook, the lines are on Facebook there. And if for some reason I'm not able to restore this line, and that means I will have to wind up. But until then, let me still work on it. We go nowhere.
But that's the truth. A Sunday a wind.
The spirit of an innocent Biafrans, would it flow like a river? I said the blood of an innocent Biafrans, would it massacre, would it flow like a Red Sea? Spirit of an innocent Biafrans, would it massacre, would it rise like a big star? Rise up, spiritually and physical. Rise up, on anybody, with they again, this my freedom, oh. Rise up, on anybody, with they again, this Biafra. Our Father who art in heaven, oh. We say hallowed be thy name, oh. We dey wait for your kingdom to come, oh. Right here on earth that is in heaven, oh. You say you promise your children. You promise your people, oh. We say you promise the Biafra. Yes, it's amalgamation, we see the suffer. They start to killing us since 1945. Till the today, they are not satisfied. Yeah, we're like a stranger in the land of scavengers. Then they kill us, then they eat us. So they make war govern us, and our senators don't turn against us. They want to stop us, but they cannot stop us. Ooh, yeah. Biafra is unstoppable, unstoppable, it's unstoppable. Because the fire is unquenchable, unquenchable, unquenchable. Freedom. If you're blocking on the Biafra, freedom. Cause if you're blocking on the Biafra, freedom. Make it freedom to go. Because we fight under too much. Because they cried under too much. Because they suffered under too much.
Yes, of course, it is taking too much time to restore, and then honestly, I will have to close this program at this moment. We will continue from where we stop tomorrow. My apology to my brothers who are standing on the line that I can't bring you in at this moment. Sincerely, my apology. But of course, we continue from where we stop tomorrow. We must remain focused. We must remain committed. We must remain Biafra, and don't let anybody to deceive you. Buhari is dead. Hey, don't vote for him. Let us impeach him. Let us do this one. How will all these things give us Biafra? But if you want to know, I encourage you to look for Biafra nation around you. Sincere appreciation to those of you who were able to call in. As I sign off from here, I say remain Biafra, remain genuine, and God be with you. Good night from here.
Mommy, don't cry. Daddy, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Now we be the Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. I want more Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Now we be the Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. I want more Biafra, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. Freedom is here, hello Biafra, hello Biafra. I want more Biafra, yeah. Freedom, freedom is here, is here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Na, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. You walk it out there, man. Hey, Papa God, I want to thank you for this beautiful thing what you did do for us. Finally Biafra is here, so make you never give up. I know yes, they killed us many years back. I know yes, they try to pull us down, but this kind of walk this way. Thank you for all the good things. Now you don't make us better. Now everything done better. Now thank you for the good things. See everything done better. We're living fine. Brother Kaiga Waniru Kaika Kulanyo. Brother Biko Gawaniru. It makes me cry when I see my brothers being killed, being killed. Nigerian soldiers keep on killing us because we said for freedom. Yeah, take my life, but you can never take away that joy.